Welcome to my channel. Today I'll show you how to make this star stitch, and I'll show you two different types of star stitches. As you can see here, there is a distinct border of this star stitch and there is less distinct border in the lower part of the star stitch. So here I used single crochets and here I used half double crochets, but all in all the stitches, the technique of the stitches are the same. So, and this star stitch is, I like this stitch very much. It is very beautiful, and you can use this stitch in hats or blankets. You can make bags and also purse, and you can use any type of yarns. Here I made a small coin pouch with the star stitch with thin yarn, and you can see the stars also here, and the pattern is very beautiful, and I do the stitches in round for this parts. And so let's begin. For this tutorial I'll use this thick yarn. As I said before, you can use any kind of yarn, just to make sure that you are using the correct hook size. So for this yarn I'm using 3.5 mm crochet hook, and to begin the star stitch in flat you have to make odd number of foundation chains. So here I'll make 21 chains. After making 21 chains, I'll start from the second chain from the hook. So what I'm gonna do is, there is one stitch on my hook already, and now I will pull up yarn for the next 5 stitches, for the next 5 chains, and we'll start from the second chain from the hook. So from the second chain from the hook I'll pull up the yarn, and I'll do this 4 more times, so that there are 6 stitches on my hook. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now I'll yarn over and pull through all the 6 stitches and then make a chain 1, and this is the first star stitch. Now for the second star stitch I'll first put my hook through the eye here, then this thread here, then the last stitch where this first star stitch was finished, then the next 2 chains. Let me show you. First in the eye of the first star stitch, then the last thread of this last star stitch, then the last stitch where you have finished the last stitch, then the next 2 chains. And you can see there are 6 stitches on my hook, then yarn over, pull through all the 6 stitches and make a chain 1. And this is the technique. In the eye, the thread, the last stitch and the next 2 chains. Yarn over, pull through all the 6 stitches and chain 1. Again in the eye, the last thread, the last stitch then the 2 stitches. Pull up the yarn, yarn over and pull through all the 6 stitches, then chain 1. And this is how I'll finish my remaining of the foundation chains. Now you will be left with 1 chain, and in that chain I'll make a double crochet and finish the first row of star stitch. Now for the second row, I'll first show you how to make with the single crochet one. So then I'll turn my work, and in the same stitch I'll make a single crochet. Then in this eye of the star stitch, I'll make 2 single crochet in each of the eyes, and here are the eyes. This is the first one. These are the eyes of your star stitch from the behind, so you have to be careful. In the first eye, I'll make 2 single crochets, and I'll continue making 2 single crochets in each of the eyes. And after making 2 single crochet in the last eye, I'll make another single crochet in the last stitch. Then to make the second row of star stitch, I'll make chain 2 and turn my work. Okay, then in the second chain, I'll pull up my yarn first. Then the next 4 stitches I'll just pull up my yarn, so that there are 6 stitches on my hook. Let me show you again. After making 1 single crochet in the last stitch, I'll make 2 chains and turn my work. Then in the second chain from your hook, you will pull up the yarn. Then in the next 4 stitches, I'll pull up my yarns, so that there are 6 stitches on my hook. Then yarn over and pull through all the stitches and finish with a chain 1, and this is your first star stitch. And continue making the star stitch as I have done before. First in the eye, then in the last thread, then in the last stitch, then next 2 stitches. Yarn over, pull through all the 6 stitches and make a chain 1. Again in the eye, the last thread, the last stitch, then next 2 stitches. Yarn over, pull through all the stitches and chain 1. This is how the stars will look like, and I'll finish the remaining stitches. after the last star stitch, what I'm gonna do is make a double crochet in the last stitch to finish the row. This is the single crochet one. As you can see, the border between these two stitch row is less prominent. And let me show you how to do the half double crochet one. For half double crochet, I'll make 2 chains, turn my work, and in the first stitch I'll make a half double crochet. Then in the eyes I'll make 2 half double crochets. So in each of the eyes I'll make 2 half double crochets. Just that simple. And finish the row with 1 half double crochet in the last stitch. Then I'll make chain 2 and turn my work. Then in the second chain I'll pull up my yarn. Then in the next 4 stitches I'll pull up my yarns, so that there are 6 stitches on my hook. Then yarn over and pull through all the stitches. Let me show you again. To make the next star stitch row, I'll make 2 chains, turn my work. In the second chain I'll pull up my yarn. Then in the next 4 stitches I'll pull up my yarns, so that there are 6 stitches on my hook. Then yarn over and pull through all the stitches. Then finish with a chain 1, and this is the first star stitch. Then same as before, first in the eye, then the last thread, then the last stitch where I have finished the previous star, then the next 2 stitches. I'll pull up my yarns. There are 6 chains, 6 stitches, yarn over, pull through all the stitches and finish with a chain 1. And I'll continue making the stars to the end. And I'll finish the row with a double crochet in the last stitch. And you can see the difference of the single crochet one and the half double crochet one. There is a border, thick border, or you can say a distinct border in the half double crochet one, and there is less prominent border for the single crochet one, and they both look beautiful.